Oh, light's gone out.
All right, just waiting for YouTube to kick over, and we are live. Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good something, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to another Jedi Academy, the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Q&A show. And why am I hearing myself? As you've
No
got
idea.
your background speakers on, you sons of bitches.
It was me. Sorry.
But welcome to the Q&A show, where all we do for the next 2 hours is we're going to answer your questions about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. This is a straight Q&A show where we bring content creators from all different walks of life onto the show to answer your questions. It's fun, it's interactive, and I know you guys enjoy it. But I hope everyone's enjoying themselves, especially in the U.S. where it is Labor Day weekend. So enjoy your 3-day weekend. I know I'm going to. We got a lot of content for you guys. We're going to be streaming a lot. The only thing we're going to be doing on Monday, though, is I ain't doing much on Monday. I will do my GAC on the lunch stream, and then that's it. I ain't doing no more streams that day. Finn will probably do some streams, but I will not because I've got guests coming over, or a couple people coming over for Labor Day. Once we're sure that they've been in isolation, that's the only reason they're coming over. We know they don't have the Rona. They've been tested. It's like, yeah, if you have the Rona, you stay away. But yeah, we're gonna grill out and enjoy the day and relax, and I hope everybody does too for this weekend. But really be safe about that. I know we're taking a lot of precautions for that to make that happen. And I think you guys need to do the same thing if you're going to be going to do anything this Labor Day weekend. Try to avoid large crowds, which we are doing. Try to make sure that you know the people, that they don't have it. Do those small little things. Wear your mask, wear your gloves, wash your. I mean, it's still happening. We're still losing 1,000 people. We're almost up to 200,000 deaths in the U.S. 1,000 deaths a day. We've got to take this seriously. We do not need another spike. So everybody does a small part. It can make a big difference. All right, back into the game. We're here to talk about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. The way this works, we've got the panel. We're here to answer your questions. It's really simple. If you have a question, all you need to do is pop your question. You can already see some examples by the fine Skier Nation in there already. If you have a question that you would like to pose to the panel, all you need to do is put your question into the channel, into the chat. Make sure you put the word question into actually in front of your question statement. We'll get that scooped up. And you have to bear with me because I'm, again, running solo today. So if you don't do that, I'm not going to see your question. If you do not actually do it in the correct format where it says question and then your actual question statement, it ain't happening. So don't get mad at me. I've told you how it works. I laid it out. It's pretty simple. So help me, help you, help me, help you, help them, help me, help you, help them. All right? That's the way it works. It's a Dutch door action going on there. So get that going. Glad to see everybody here. Grab your coffee, grab your drinks, grab your beer. Where we got people from all over the world. Like it's like for Heinzie, it's the middle of the night. For Scribe, it's middle of the afternoon. For KP67s, it's in the middle of hell.
Not that bad. I'm a couple. Well, actually, no, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Where are you in KP67s in the world? You have to be like specific.
Closer to where T is now. I'm in North Dakota.
I'm really sorry to hear that. What part of North Dakota?
Like the most northernly part of North Dakota.
Minot, what?
I'm like right there. I'm like right there by the border.
Oh boy. North Dakota.
Not that bad. It's nice. It's nice.
It's flat. It has nothing. And it's cold.
This is true too. It's still
At least
warm.
South Dakota has the Black Hills, the Badlands. Oh boy, I know. North Dakota. Oof. I have been to North Dakota, so I can actually talk about yeah. No, it's a great state with great people. What am I saying? Eh? Oh, Mommy, I just donated $5. Says, good morning, Jedi Academy. Hello, Dingo Heinzie. We meet again. Oh, wow.
Hello there, Meow Meow.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
yeah.
Good work, guys. Come on, give them some love if you can. Come on. They're superstars. They run this for you guys to give you the info and the love. So come on, guys. Give them some support.
Yeah, make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe. You guys can check out all these guys' channels as well. We've got Heinzie, Scribe, KP67's just hanging out. He doesn't have an actual channel. He's just knowledgeable. That's why we bring him here, for knowledge. All right. So usually what we do, I like what Errol Worsfold just said. He said, North Dakota, you mean southern Alberta. Well, that might as well be. I mean,
It's more like South Saskatchewan.
yeah, something along those lines.
This is brutal, man. I like it.
Oh, Canada. Okay. Let's see here. All right, so the questions are coming in hot and heavy. And so what we like to do in the beginning while we're getting the questions in and getting them scooped up, we'd like to just go around and what's on everybody's mind. I did the Wells chat yesterday with Cubs. I think the big thing is speculation on what this new character is going to be. I think it's going to be Scout Trooper as this marquee character that was data mined. And then Galactic challenges, like what really needs to happen. A lot in my estimation. So those are the two big things. We have the new Galactic Legends being announced. We're waiting to see what's going to be the next requirements. So there's been a lot of speculation about like Jedi Luke. There's new speculation that it'll be Jedi Luke for the new Master Luke, and then gas will be required for Palpatine. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on there. Start with you, Scribe. What are you thinking, brother? We got that question yesterday. It threw me and you for complete
hell yeah,
loop.
we did.
You know what I mean, we were like, "Oh shit, they might do that." Oh yeah, that's not. Oh man. So, Scribe, what are you thinking about, brother? What's on your mind?
Well, with these new GLs, I think if we are going to get, Jedi Knight Luke being a requirement for Jedi Master Luke, which makes sense logically. If you look at past GLs, they've always required the earlier iterations of the said character, yeah?
Yeah.
I know that there's an argument that can be made that they won't be required, but let's just suspend belief here.
Yeah, disbelief is gone. Let's go
Yeah,
right
exactly.
Let's go all the way in with our faith in this.
Exactly. We can always rely on CG to make things harder than it was last time.
Yes.
So we've already got more character requirements. They're already a higher relic average than the first GLs. Why not throw in, a brand new legendary character like Jedi Knight Luke, and just to throw something difficult towards Palp side, have gas be a requirement for him? Because, ask yourself, are they willing to do something like that? Of course they are. Of course they are. And they are both due to come back very, very soon. Gas should be back, I'm reckoning, this week. And Jedi Knight Luke shall probably come back next week. And on Wednesday-ish, we should get the next batch of requirements released from CG for these GLs. So don't be surprised if this new batch of requirements comes out and says, hey, Palpatine needs gas, Jedi Master Luke needs Jedi Knight Luke, and they're both coming back now. Get him what he can. Mm-hmm. I can see that happening.
America. All right. Heinzie.
Yes,
what's
sir.
on your mind, man?
Oh, man. Hello, I'm Australian. I've got nothing on my mind.
We don't hold that against you
here. We're pretty blank down here, brother. No, look, let's see what the next batch of requirements are. I can tell you one thing. There's going to be butt hurt. That's pretty obvious. We just don't know how much or what yet. It's probably the best words for it. But yeah, we'll see how it all plays out. Speculation's rife. It always happens when a new batch comes out. Yeah, look, Scout Trooper certainly makes sense. I want the Baby Yoda bag smacking version. That would be great.
I want, yeah. Jason Sudeikis version of the Scout Trooper.
Yeah. I want that as an ability, like an Omega. That'd be great. Smack Baby Yoda, something like that. That'd be cool. But yeah, no, look, at the end of the day, we'll see how it all plays out. I don't want to speculate anymore because seriously, it's one of those things where we're really just throwing darts at the dartboard now. I want to see a kit for these characters. We're not going to see that for ages. I think that would help a lot as far as working out pretty early now what decisions we need to make. I mean, they're fast-tracking Piet, and we know that. It'd be nice to know whether it's worthwhile or not. And without any sort of information on the characters yet, apart from what they are, we're going in blind again like last time. I personally didn't like that. I'm sick of being treated like a mushroom. And if those people who don't know what I mean when I say being treated like a mushroom, that means we're being fed and kept in the dark. So at the end of the day, we deserve better. And just give us a bit more info on these guys. So we have a more informed choice on who we're actually going to work on in our roster. That would be handy.
All right. Now, KP67, obviously you're not a content creator, but you're a heavy-duty player in this game. And what's on your mind, brother?
The same things. I agree 100% with what Scribe and Heinze were saying. I mean, it's I do think that it would be like a scout trooper that's coming, but at the same time, like, there's that Empire part of me, which is just like, could it be Moff Jerjerrod? Could it be Yularen? Could it be anything in the OT? Like Mon Mothma was just in the OT, right? She wasn't in episode 5, and that's where Chewie 3PO came in. Piet was in episode 5. So could it be, could it be Rook, right? Thrawn's buddy. Could it be, I said Jerjerrod, who else is there? Could it be any major character in the Empire? It could be.
Mm-hmm. They could.
I guess I just wish that they would.
Well, we're getting this strange mix of Empire still. I think we're done with Empire. I think Mon Mothma. Piet, you could say was maybe this is a version from, I don't know, Return of the Jedi.
They said it was still part of their celebration of ESP.
Still part of celebration of Empire. Okay, but we're starting to get some characters because Mon Mothma is strictly. That version is
strictly
Return of the
episode
Jedi.
6 or Rogue One.
Jedi Knight Luke is strictly Return of the Jedi, the actual character. So it's that mix of 5 and 6. So it's where it's at. So we'll see what we get. It could be anything. It could be janitor, stormtrooper.
wasn't Finn a janitor?
He started the janitorial services, but he wasn't actually a janitor.
Oh, okay. So we're not going to see like Stormtrooper Finn be a requirement.
No.
Oh, janitor Finn. Oh my goodness.
Janitor Finn.
Maybe it's cafeteria stormtrooper. I don't know.
Could we get Jeff Vader?
Jeff Vader. Oh God.
Yeah.
Jeff Vader.
I'm Lord Vader, the Vader. The Vader. You still need a tray.
I do not need a tray. You need a tray.
I could take.
I see. The plate is hot. In that
no.
case, I'll take a tray. Eddie Izzard, man, he's so good.
I love that skit. If you guys have not seen it, just type in Jeff Vader. You'll just die.
Google the Death Star Cantina sketch.
It is
and
so
enjoy.
Good. Oh my God.
Especially if you get the animated Lego version on YouTube.
Oh my God, it is so good. I almost cried. Who's the comedian that did that? Eddie
Izzard.
Izzard, that's right. I couldn't think of his last name. Because it's too early in the morning to be trying to think of other people's names. Okay! That's what's on the panelist's mind. We got the questions coming in hot and heavy. Let's start rocking and rolling. Let me pull this up. And we'll do that now. For a programming note, right after we get done with the Jedi Academy, we're going right into my GAC. I know Finn should be doing his GAC after mine. We're going to try to get a D&D game in today as well. I'm still waiting on final confirmation on that. Again, Labor Day weekend, we'll see. But one way or the other, we got a lot of stuff coming up for you guys. Okay, and then also I know Scry will be doing his GAC sometime after the Jedi Academy as well, so you can check that out. All right. Oh boy, a lot of questions so far. Okay, let's just expand this. Oh boy. Ooh, look at all them questions. Ooh. All right. First question, I'm just gonna start from the top left and work around. Scribe, Bill Butlicker, William Butlicker, Esquire the Third, as we like to call him. Question says, any thoughts on when Jedi Luke is coming back? Thank you, and happy Labor Day all. Well, happy Labor Day to you, my friend. Scribe, I think we just kind of touched on that, but give your thoughts a little bit, and then anybody else wants to just say something.
Well, I think Jedi Knight Luke is around about 70 days since its first release, so you can expect it to come out very, very soon. I'm thinking it's going to be not this week coming, the week after. But it may well be coming up this coming week. Either way, it's imminent. So get your characters geared if you can, because he's coming soon.
All right. Yeah, I agree. He's coming back fairly soon. So if you haven't got your stuff ready, then get your stuff ready. And we've got a Clown Baby joining us. Hello, Clown Baby. How are you?
Hello, everyone.
Oh, wait. You sound like Good Old Maurice. But that can't be right, because Good Old Maurice would never put something ridiculous on his screen.
Selfie, baby.
Well, I say you're looking better than you did previously there, Gom. So I mean, it's a good look for you.
Yeah, I was a hideous baby. I apologize.
I know. Your mom probably slapped herself after seeing that. All right. So we got Good Old Maurice representing Operation Metaverse. We continue on with the questions. Thank you for joining us, Gom. Let me see here. Next one for Heinze. Well, before that,
Yes, sir.
Angel Chiss says, the big question is, did Ranger get too drunk to show up? Well, no, I'm here. I didn't drink at all last night, so here I am.
No, yeah, he had the night. I gave him the night off. It was great.
It's great.
Yeah, we had ladies' night last night. It was magnificent.
Ladies' night.
Yes,
what
it
a
was
night.
fun as hell. It really was. We had some of the best female creators on last night. Including one that's just dropped in now, or dropping in now, Adastra. She was a star.
Let's not get crazy with our compliments there, Heinz.
No, she was brilliant.
No.
She made, I let the team down, had a shocking night, but the ladies were in fine form, plenty of knowledge for everyone. It was a lot of fun. We're going to be doing that again soon. But just quickly, before I go any further, if I can, down here actually in Australia, which is now Sunday morning, stupid o'clock early, we actually celebrate Father's Day today down here. So happy Father's Day from down under, guys, to everyone up there, anyone that's a dad, and obviously all the dads out there. Lots of love to you guys. You do some good work. So I just thought I'd share that from down here. I know you've got your weekend as well, but we share it for a different reason.
All right. Very nice. Hello, Jedi Master Dastra.
Good morning.
Well, after
I like the timing when I popped in. He was talking about ladies' night.
Well, he's talking about ladies' night because you popped in.
It was fun.
Oh, yeah. Fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah,
yep,
it was.
That was you had a bit of a preloaded
Here we go.
GA there, of course, but
wait, there was preloading on Heinze's stream. Surely you joke.
It was not one of my finest nights. I'm going to be up.
Surely you jest, Lady Adastra. There was Heinze never preloads, right? I mean, that's what he says.
I've never heard that.
Dead set. No wonder I drink.
And we
honestly.
almost killed Grid. So Grid
we almost
survived.
did. Really? We wiped him out hard. Yes, we wiped him out really hard to the point that he actually disappeared at the end. He fell asleep on the floor next to his desk. I
bet that made Mrs. Grid happy.
Apparently, I spoke to Mrs. Grid. We got live updates in the after show. He did make a new friend, otherwise known as the bathroom toilet. He made a brand new friend, which is great. But it was a rough night for our boy Grid. But you
have done that yourself, Anakin.
He did that himself. Yes, but no, it was fun. It was great.
Let's get to you, Heinz. Your question. Meow meow.
Yes.
From our good friend Meow Meow.
Meow Meow.
Yeah, from MC3, my officer, the kitty herself. She says, it was dad of mine that there is a character coming, most likely Marquis. Do we think second Marquis for Galactic Legend Emperor or IG-11 for Mando to match the login IG-88? Meow Meow needs answer.
Yeah, it's going to be for Galactic Legend because everything's going to be focused around Galactic Legend because it's time to make some bank. It's as simple as that. Mando stuff will come out, but I think they're going to wait for the actual show to come out a little bit longer. Yeah, I think that it's still plenty of time for that. I think that they will certainly come out, but just not quite yet. But everything will be focused around Galactic Legends in the coming weeks, certainly.
Yeah, I agree. I think this next character is definitely because we've got two newer characters that came out for requirements for Luke. You got to get another one in there because the people will be like, "Wait, this is not shit."
100%. You'll see it on that accelerated schedule once again.
Yep, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next question will go to KP67s. Darside 1972 says, question, now that the exhibition for Galactic Challenges are done, how long until CG releases it again, and what actual changes do you think CG will make? What do you think, KP67s?
Probably going to release next week, and there'll probably be 0 changes.
I hope not, because as I said, I've been waiting, and I know you've been waiting, Heinze, and I know you've been waiting, Scribe, and I know you've been waiting, good old Maurice and Jedi Master Dasher to make a final say. Because if they don't make any changes, there's going to be a Ranger rant.
I mean, I'm big on just being kind of pessimistic. I'm a very optimistic person, but I think pessimistically a lot just because you assume the worst, and if something is different, you're just pleasantly surprised. You're like, oh, well that's nice. I appreciate that. That's good.
Well, they did say that they are going to look at the gear and redo that. The amount of time that we spend doing those things. I think they need to look at the tiers and where gear unlocks for people.
Yeah.
And then the feats and what you get for doing the feats. Especially with some of these challenges, it's hard enough just to have the characters at certain gear levels. But it's also hard when you say go undersized. Why?
Good luck on
some
good
tier
luck on
two?
that Galactic Republic one. Oh my god.
The Galactic Republic one,
you
I
don't have a
went in
GL.
with a fully Rebel, Relic 3 and higher Rebel team, died almost immediately because the colonist system wiped them out immediately. I was like, this is stupid. Who didn't test this shit? Oh my god.
Well, no, they did. That's why they had that stupid bonus where they reflect the damage, right?
Yeah, they sure got reflected a lot back in my Rebels. I'm like, this is really dumb. Man.
But I mean, I agree with you. I hope that they give us better gear than the white gear. I mean, great, thank you. What am I gonna do with a Mark 1 stun gun? That's really nice. And number two, just I think they had a sweet spot with a 2-day length of the event.
I think 2 days is plenty.
Yeah, I think that was good. But we got to see what they're going to come out with, because you never know how they plan on turning this into a monetization pit either. So,
God, I really hope that doesn't happen.
We'll see what they make. Like I said, I'm making final judgment to see what they do with this.
Maybe they can give us
if they leave it the way it is right now, but they change the gear structure and stuff, I'm fine, right? Because it's like, okay, I do this every 2 days once and I get some gear. Fine. It's not extraordinary. I'll be a little disappointed, but I can handle that. But if they just do just a little bit of gear and just leave it the way it is and just make it every 2 days, there's gonna be a Ranger rant because that's stupid. All right. Next question for Gom. This is a perfect one, and probably for all of us, but we'll start with you, Gom. Darside 1972 question. Now that we are getting 2 new Galactic Legends, how should CG fix TW, especially if a guild either intentionally or unintentionally goes into TW with not all 50 members?
Well, they're not going to fix TW. They've kind of safeguarded themselves long ago. When they decided that they just wanted to tell everybody that TW was a casual game experience. They just wanted everybody to enjoy it. That just basically meant they were never going to change it again. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't anticipate any changes to TW whatsoever. I'm not trying to be like Debbie Downer. I'm just being realistic.
That's facts. That's what they said.
They want you to feel the pressure to get 4 walls of GLs, but yet it's still going to be a casual game mode. Like they want everybody to have all 4 GLs. So
that's good to be casual.
Yeah, casually getting my ass kicked is just still casual.
Don't forget as well, the last time they fiddled with TW, there was community outroar when they did those buffs to marginal factions. But not only that, when they started restricting the characters that you could use for defense and offense, people just flipped the table. They hated it. So they're probably just going to say, we're not touching TW ever again. Enjoy it.
It's not the fact that they tried to fiddle and try to make it better, but it was poorly thought out. It was just, let's throw spaghetti in the wall and see what sticks kind of thing is what it looked like, right? Because they just randomly started throwing stuff out there. Let's just see what happens. Well, you don't really want to do that when it's something like TW, because there's a lot of planning that, a lot of people take it seriously. And in this day and age where it's really hard to get a lot of guilds, and I've talked to a lot of people that are in guilds it's really hard to get 50 now because of everything going on in the world. A lot of guilds don't require now that there are a few that do, but there are guilds that are like, hey, it's casual. If you can join. If not, we'll do what we can, right? And that's happening more and more because of real life stuff. Not everybody can commit to the time for TW and other things. So when you throw a monkey wrench like, hey, this team can kill anything, you're just like, did you test this, or did you just do it and wanted to see what would happen with the monkeys in the cages when you started shocking them? So
did like the mace buff. That was great.
That was
nuts,
the mace was good. What about the Geo one? That was absolutely goddamn horrible. Oh, it's like, let's see, if I don't kill it by then, okay, I died. Oh, jeez. So, you can be creative and do it, but really think about it. Put some process into thinking about what you're doing. Sure, there could be some cool things they could do with TW. They could even expand it out at this point, because we've especially in upper levels, not so much lower levels, but in upper echelon of a certain GP level, you've got so many teams sitting there that you could do. You could probably add another zone or two easily to expand it out. So you have to put more teams on defense, and you can use more of your teams on offense, because it's pretty much, it is what it is. We're all in the upper echelon guilds where it's like, there's only so many teams, and they go into the defense, and you already know the counter because you save these counters, and it's just who's more efficient. It's really what it comes down to these days. So, yeah.
Do you have any thought on what if they moved the location of the fleet sections so that it can adjust the way people actually attack TW? I mean, I suppose in the higher brackets, it's basically a lot of cases of full clearing, but as it is now, it's always, well, it makes a lot of sense these days to just attack the north because you'll have more teams left over to clear more. Because you'll end up using fleets to clear 2 additional zones and a back wall for additional banners. But if you moved the 2 fleet sections somewhere else or had them stacked across the different rows, that can then change the way you actually approach the both offensively and defensively in TW.
The problem with fleet though is that it's pretty much everybody puts Grievous's team on defense and keeps Negotiator for offense. There's not a lot of diversity enough because we don't have enough ships to really make it diverse enough.
Slight disagreement. I think we have enough. It's just we don't have.
We don't even have full teams for the fleets, man. We don't. Resistance is not completed. First Order is not completed. Yeah, okay.
You don't need full. Yeah. You don't. You don't.
We don't really need those. We want to expand ships and stuff, but you don't need ships for that. You just
you don't need extra ships. Like go in with 6, you're good, man.
Well, I stand corrected then.
But no, I mean, I agree with what Scribe was saying. I mean, like when you think about it, like when you're invading a territory or invading a planet, like you have to go through space first before you hit the ground. So it kind of makes sense that ships would be the first thing you have to kind of go through before you get to the ground. I think that'd be a pretty cool structure, actually.
Okay. Anybody else?
I don't think you have to. I mean, you can change the map and bring ships forward. That's fine. I think the problem is that I still believe that these days with all the new characters and all the new releases that we've had, Galactic Legends and every other release since TW was made, we're only using a set 3 or 4 maximum meta teams that work really well and effectively in defense, and obviously the same in offense, and the majority is structured that way. Just put more slots in the zones. You don't have to change the map. Just put more in there to stretch your rosters that little bit more, stretch your guild roster. Need to put something more creative in there that, you've just got sitting on the bench, and they're the teams that can pick up those banners and drop those banners as well. That would work. But yeah, certainly a map change would refresh it, no doubt. But again, I think it's still futile. I think that, stretching our rosters a bit more, I think makes a bit more sense to make it that little bit more challenging.
The thing I've never understood why they never did this is for each TW, you pick a team, a faction, for offense. You can't really do it for defense. I mean, you could, I guess, but if you use that team on offense and get a victory, you get bonus banners. So, like, you can have a team that if you're successful with it, so that would make people think, how can we take advantage of that? Because, I mean, just something like those little things like that you can do in TW to make it different. So, all right, next question for Sober Jedi Master Adastra. Nathan H says, question, I faced a IT team in GAC and could not solo it. What weaker team would you use versus the troopers?
So I haven't faced in Grand Arena in ages.
It's all about the speed. If you can go before they do, it's pretty
I
much
guess
done.
having your own troopers, you
if they're faster.
If you have the faster ones. I'd imagine like RJT, First Order, like the leftovers, or even just the team on its own, JTR droids, because then you're gonna outspeed, get rolling before they do. And then First Order should be able to handle it.
Suck up the damage.
I guess in my case, if you have a bunch of spare Jedi, you could use like
yeah, of course. We all have those spare Jedi lying around like you do, Jedi Master Dash. That's a good call.
That's why I listed some more popular teams
first.
Thank
you for that. Yeah, thank you. But you just had to throw that little dig in there.
Bounty hunters, they're very versatile. That would be able to handle it. Well, if you outspeed again, if you get those first movements.
There's quite a lot,
actually. Phoenix, maybe? Phoenix could possibly work.
Possibly.
Depending. Yeah.
You could get some dazes off, couldn't you, with Zeb? That would probably help. And ability blocks.
I mean, troopers are pretty much, if you don't have a team like First Order or something that will get health and protection back from debuffs or something, which that team does. You have to be careful, even with bounty hunters. Make sure you go in those strong bounty hunters, because all it takes, if they go first, if you can survive the hits, you're going to win if you're slower. Ideally, you want to go first, because if you go first and you can get off, and basically the troopers are in big trouble. But if they go first...
You also have to keep in mind, they're not going to be playing it the same like a user would play.
No, they're not.
Team,
they do,
you know, like they're not going to focus down on your one character to get going. So it's... yeah.
You could use Bastila lead with some B tier Jedi.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Additional,
that's a perfect team.
Yeah, there's spare Jedi, Bastila. More people would have that instead of Qui-Gon.
Yeah. Unless you're Jedi Master Dasha, who does have Qui-Gon. Then you can do whatever you want. All right.
Yeah, there's another example of the TW thing. Like, remember those days when you used to see these random teams on defense? Now we have so much OP stuff. You're never gonna see these little B teams.
No. Oh. It is what it is. All right. Next question. We'll go back up to you, Scribe Gaming. Nathan Ace's question. I will soon have a 5-star Malevolence. Which ships would you recommend with it?
Okay. Well, Malevolence is pretty straightforward as far as fleet composure is concerned. You'll want to have the new droid ships. Obviously, Hyena Bomber and what's the other one? The one that does the buzz droids. I can't remember its name now. Anyway, the 2 pilotless droid ships, get your Geos fleet in there, the trio, and that's all you really need. You don't actually need to fill out that fleet slot. I'd usually recommend going in with Sunfac, Hyena Bomber, and whatever that other
Vulture droid.
Vulture droid. There we go. Thank you, Ranger. I'd usually recommend that as a starting lineup, those 3, and then you have your 2 other bugs on defense. Last slot, you don't really need anything. You can throw in something like IG-88. You can throw in something like Lando's Falcon. But going in with that lot, you're usually okay. You don't need Houndstooth. That's what I really like about the Malevolence fleet. You can leave Houndstooth for your Negotiator fleet or whatever other primary fleet you have, and just go in with the Hyena Bomber. If it's 7-star, it is a tanky mother, and it will do a lot of DPS, landing those buzz droids and calling assists.
I've seen a lot of people adding Millennium Falcon as one of the reinforcement slots because it makes it hard to kill and stuff. So, all right. Question for Heinze. Oh boy.
It's it.
Now prepare yourself. Darsign 1972. We got a couple here for you there.
Hey, Sion. How are you, brother?
Here we go.
Let's go.
Heinze, if you had to choose one thing, would you rather drink a 6-pack of Foster's or preload turn meter? Asking for Remon.
Oh. I'd rather preload than drink that Foster's crap.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's straightforward. All right, good. All right.
Yeah.
Ram Bam, question for Heinze. If you had to pick between either preloading or saying Mace Windu is good, which one would you prefer?
Look, it comes down to, Ram Bam's thoughts on how good Mace really is. I mean,
like you're good anyways, Mace.
All right, fair enough.
Right.
Okay, yeah. No, preload every day of the week because Mace sucks, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So you're gonna go with the
preload? You should have asked them Mace or Foster's, because then you would have said Mace.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that's a tougher one than any of them.
Yeah, it's like which poison pill do you swallow?
Why don't we field Mace or Foster's because they're both crap? Why don't we just do that?
That works too. All right. This is your real question here, Heinze, from the engineer. It says question.
The engineer.
Yeah, the engineer. That's his name.
Sweet. Oh, hey, bro.
He's not the pilot. He's the engineer.
Engineer. He does all the work. Yeah.
Question says, he says, since Piet becomes farmable in 5 weeks, isn't it possible they do the same for Jedi Luke? Follow-up question from yesterday.
I mean, when you say, bring it forward, obviously, I'm probably expecting that event in the next week or 2, maybe sooner.
Yeah.
I think that, the standard sort of cadence as far as when they release events like that falls in the next 2 weeks. So following that standard sort of procedure and that timetable, I would expect him around the next week or 2 anyway.
All right.
So get your stuff ready. It's going to be sooner rather than later. You're on the right side of it.
All right. Keep those questions coming in, guys. Hot and heavy. Lots of questions. So keep them coming in, and we'll keep rocking and rolling. KP67's question from Nathan H. says, question, how would you add Baby Yoda to the game, and how would he function in battle? Great question. And that's for everybody if you have an idea on this. But what do you think, KP?
Oh, man. Baby Yoda. Part of me just wonders if they ever will, because there'll be people out there who's like, "Ooh, there's a Baby Yoda. I'm gonna attack that guy first." Just because it's Baby Yoda, and they'll use a Scout Trooper if Scout Trooper was a marquee.
Scout Trooper, I will punch Baby Yoda.
I think he'll probably be. It's a good question. I feel like he'll be untargetable. He'll have the Mon Mothma type thing where you just can't target him because otherwise they're promoting violence on children, probably. So,
they are not. I mean, he's 50 years old.
Well, this is Disney. I have to say, like, you never know, right?
Know.
Like, you send Vader to Culling Blade Baby Yoda. That's not cool. I also think he's going to have a heal mechanic, and maybe he'll kind of stack up a certain amount of a buff, and once he reaches a certain amount, just maybe sends out a massive AoE blast that hits everybody for a certain percentage.
He can basically be Hermit Yoda 2.0.
Basically. Yeah. And then but then when he uses the blast, he's instantly defeated. So.
Yeah, he passes out because he's tired.
Basically tired.
Then he'll fall asleep and look all cute.
Mm-hmm. And then Dash and Finn will be gasming all over the place. Like, oh my god, he's so cute. And then
I would expect that too. He'd be very similar.
Throw up.
He'd be a support character. Yeah.
I think it's one of those characters that, like we would sort of want to make some sort of an event sort of reward in one way, shape, or form, but CG know that if they released it as a marquee, every man, woman, and child is going to wail on that character. So
I could see him as being you lead to it, like a bunch of characters would be needed for him because they would make a lot of money in that regard. Like, get Baby Yoda if you have to do this. Yeah. Okay, here you go. People would throw lots of money for it.
You know what they could do though? This would be such a move on their part. Galactic Legend Baby Yoda, but you use Get to farm him.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Galactic Legend.
Who brought this
Galactic
guy
Legend Baby Yoda.
Nope.
Where did this guy come from? Who let this guy in here with that sort of crazy stuff? What
Baby Yoda, do Baby Yoda, do Baby Yoda.
And he'd have like 10 Zetas.
Cost 10,000.
Oh god! Holy every upgrade is a Zeta.
That could be our super galactic legend that people are talking about. That one day it might escalate where you need galactic legends for something. Like 2 years from now, you need all galactic legends to get this.
Yeah. No, I want a Mando raid. That's what I want. I want a Mando raid.
That would be awesome.
You could do season 1 as Mando Raid 1, and then you can do season 2 as Mando Raid 2. The first one's Moff Gideon, and then later on Baby Yoda is the second raid option, heroic. Do something like that. And
the shard rewards, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Reward as in a raid.
But they also wouldn't make money.
Remember those things? Remember those things called raids?
They got to make the money, Heinzie.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. But also, what you do is crazy idea.
Oh no, that'd be awesome for
you
sure.
get these teams right, like when the Sith Raid came out and Jedi. Oh god, I lost it. Jedi Knight Revan absolutely ripped P2 apart. Here's an idea. They'll probably release teams and characters later on that rip the Mando raid apart, like Mandos. Oh wow. Crazy idea. But everyone wants to wail on those guys. But yeah, no, here's an idea. We'd love to do a raid at some point, sooner rather than later, guys. I think we all agree, because seriously, it's been way too long for a raid, and that's something that I want to work on my guild with. I want to sink my teeth into a raid. I really do.
Like 2.5 years.
Even a personal raid at this point. Give us a freaking raid.
Yep, absolutely.
But yeah, whatever they do for Baby Yoda, they know. They know
that's a cash cow.
They're gonna
waiting
save that for something. They know.
They're waiting for the perfect time to launch that. They're gonna make
their fingers over the button. They're just waiting to push the red button.
Oh, they're gonna make so much money off that.
They have like all these. Yeah, I just imagine in their whatever they're planning staging room or whatever.
I mean, they've made.
All right, in case of emergency, this is the character that we will release.
Good lord.
Well, they did that with Jedi Knight Luke, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just, but then now they got the Baby Yoda just waiting there. Just like, we need a big quarter.
Yep.
Baby
Yoda. Sit on that one for a little
I'm
bit.
sure CG were just rubbing their hands when they saw how excited everybody got over Mandalorian and Baby Yoda. They're probably like, oh, we're going to make some bank.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next question for Baby Clown Yoda. They're gone. What else? Any 3 question. Farming tickets for the Galactic Legend Ultimate pieces suck. Discuss. You want to open this can of worms again there, Gom? How much we love tickets?
It takes a long time.
Yes, it's awful.
Like you unlock the character, you get them all geared up, you get them all relicked up. You spend, who knows how many resources and money getting all the characters ready in the first place, and then bam,
840
not
tickets.
so fast. He's almost done. You spend all these resources to get a character 85% done, and then it's just like, well, he's great against everything except the other Galactic Legends with their ultimates. So you're like in this weird, I don't know, just kind of middle area that's just, I don't know, the character's great, but not good enough to beat these other ones. So it's, I would just slow, if you're going for the second one, or maybe you're hoarding, just use the energy that you need to get it. Just hoard up on, if you're going for Kylo, just hoard up on stun guns. Farm nothing but stun guns. If you're farming Rey, just get the Kyros, get the stun cuffs, get something else that you might need. It's, I don't know. It is what it is, and we all.
The problem I have with the tickets is not so much going for the ultimates. I'm okay with having to farm for ultimates because it's an ultimate ability. It's a game-changing thing, right? It's the prerequisite with all the tickets as well. When you unlock a character, because you have to get all these characters to ridiculous levels of gear and stuff. Then what it should be is you do the event, you get the character. You still have to do ridiculous amount of resources and farming to get the character to where it needs to be to even go do the ultimates. So my thing was get rid of the stupid tickets to unlock the character, because you're still gonna make bank because people are gonna try to get him the highest relic. You have to anyway to go for any of these Galactic Legends to go get the ultimates. And then if you want to have tickets for ultimates, fine. If that's what it'd be, your way to slow things down. But it's just one block after another, and plus when the event was as poopalicious as the Galactic Legends were. Anybody? Paper, rock, scissors? Boy, I mean,
rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah,
that was the hardest. Wait for rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock, right?
That's Jesus, let's not even go there.
That's the next GL.
Yeah,
probably.
There actually will be an image of Spock doing this with the lizard as well, and we're like, wait, what? Wait a minute. Dodge, parry, attack, lizard, Spock. What the hell? What does these two do? So I digress. Yeah, let's not have tickets be so prominent on the next Galactic Legends. I mean, Jesus Christ, stupid. All right, next question for Qui-Gon Lover. What else? 73 question. What could be worse, requiring Jedi Luke for both Galactic Legends, or needing Farm Boy Luke at Relic 7? What do you think? I have all the Jedi.
Well, we all know they're gonna have to require Farm Boy Luke. That's the one I won't be surprised about. I'm dreading the ones that I don't know about.
Yeah. Well, what do you think would be worse?
The Jedi
Luke or
each previous iteration to be required. So yeah, Jedi will be, Luke will be needed for Galactic.
You think Jedi Luke will be needed for both?
People are expecting Sidious will be needed for the Emperor. So
yeah.
I don't know that he would need Jedi Knight Luke, because they don't do that on the other one, right?
GTR was a hero journey.
Yeah.
I think she's talking about having one character like that be spread across both requirements for GM.
Both Lukes? You have to have Farm Boy Relic 7 and Jedi
you want
Luke.
to need it for both. That would be interesting.
That would be
funny. Because it's usually he is connected to the Emperor in a sense, so I guess it could happen.
Certainly.
But I fully expect, Farm Boy Luke. I mean, that's a given. Yeah. So that'll be. I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm hoping we hear the next set. We should be hearing soon, right? For the next
this coming week, probably.
set.
This coming week.
We'll see what happens. Yeah. We're waiting and
we'll see how disgusting it becomes for both sides.
Next set of requirements requires R8 Farm Boy Luke.
R8.
You are. Oh, that's evil. That's so evil.
I like the plan. Gear 8. Make it happen. It was I who allowed Relic 8 for my unlock. All right. Back to the top to Scribe. Excuse me. Question from Meow Meow. Question. If we get Scout Trooper for Galactic Legend Emperor, will they go farmable early like Piet? I think they have to, right?
Will they go what up yet?
If we get Scout Trooper early, or if we get Scout Trooper for Galactic Legend Emperor, will they go farmable early like Piet is?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, of course
to,
it will.
right?
Yeah. They've already set the precedent for it with Piet. They wouldn't do it for one and then not the other, because that's just kind of makes them look silly.
Can I interject really quickly?
Huh?
Can I interject really quickly? I agree with you, Scribe, but think about Resistance Hero Poe. He was made farmable the day the GL events dropped.
That's true.
Yeah, but
So I
are you
can see them
operating with
pushing.
the assumption that in 6 weeks' time or 5 weeks' time, when Piet drops, the GLs are not going to get released?
I don't think so. I think it'll be after this next marquee. Because they basically gave us. They
sorry,
said,
you mean the
they
next
said
one.
like
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. This coming marquee, whatever it may be, it'll probably be the one where it's like, okay, it's farmable, and at the same time, here's the events. That's how I can picture it.
Yeah, no, I agree with you actually. But I don't know if they release this marquee, it's probably going to be very, very soon, next week. And is it really completely outside of the realm of possibility that they actually just tie it up to line in with being farmable the same day as Piet?
That would be really nice of them.
It would be nice.
But that also gives the likelihood of that happening like a 1/8 percentage.
Automatically, if it's good, it's like nah.
If it's good, it's nah. That's like a 2% shot. Like
we're getting some
also gonna go
survivability
on
checks here
Basically,
from
just
KP.
brace yourselves. You know, like this is only the beginning.
Yeah, it's
We've
gonna
got
hurt,
quite
folks.
a few requirements.
It's gonna
to
hurt.
go.
And
So it could,
Chukio is
they're
going to
definitely
land on
going
a
to throw
6
another
energy cantina.
curveball. No
Yeah.
question.
Strap yourselves in like the Ewoks. They're going in dry, guys. Don't you worry about that.
Ewok.
Also, still have the factor of the ships. Are they going to do more capital ships, or are they going to do
I know, right?
just a new ship entirely? So we still got the ships, regardless.
Those are coming down the pipe too. Boy, I'll tell you what, there's some good stuff right here. Yeah! All right, next question. It's a math question for Heinz, so this should go really well. Nightmare question for you, Heinzie.
Yes, sir, Nightmare.
He says, because my question made Grid hurl, over the course of 1 year, how much would a Lazy's Dolphin have to spend to catch up on gear if a free-to-play player hit every raid while the spender hit none?
Oh, man. Okay, think about whatever number you think is reasonable and triple it.
Yeah,
all right,
pretty
because
much.
whatever you think is a reasonable number, you're way off the mark, my friend. Yeah, I mean, we know that some people spend. Look, I've never checked how much I spend because, to be honest, I have zero interest in it because it's only going to be depressing. But that's my choice. Let's be clear on that. That's my choice to do that.
Yes.
Obviously, we know there are people out there. They spend up to 10,000 US. They spend up to 50,000. We know there are people there that spend over 100K. So there's no set number. Play the game how you want it to be played, and there's no wrong answer with how much you spend. It's more of a case of spending on the right things if you're going to invest real money into this game. Get a character that's going to make a difference to your roster. That's the key.
There you go. All right. Next question is KP67 from Nathan H. Question: if they add 2 new ships for Galactic Legends, which one do you think they are likely to add?
2 new ships.
2 new ships. What do you think they would
Goodness. Whew. TIE Interceptor or TIE Interceptor or TIE Defender, and for the Rebel side, A-Wing or B-Wing.
add? I agree. I think that's 1,000% correct. I'd love to get a
Or
B-Wing.
what about Red 5?
Red 5 coming
They'll
in.
save that for something else, surely.
That'll be a ship
They'll
raid.
save that for something
For
else.
that
They
raid
know
that we'll
people will
never
just
get.
Yeah,
go for it
right.
anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody will go, drop any sort of money to get Red 5.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I have a feeling they don't need to drop that as a GL requirement because people will wail on it anyway. So they'll do like an individual thing for that. And probably will have, Pilot Luke drop with it as well. Pilot Luke and R2 as pilots for it.
Yeah,
Our
we
first
need more
GL ship.
loops. This is true.
Our first GL ship, that's what it'll be.
Oh, God. Galactic Legend ship.
Oh, we are due for a GL ship someday. I mean,
Why'd you have to go there, KP?
I had to, man. It was on everybody's mind.
There's lots of bat crazy going on in these concepts today, guys. Honestly, this is madness.
Nope, this is just CG.
Fair point. You got me on that.
We all know the drill.
Don't give them
Man, a lot of
ideas.
questions today. Woo-wee. Give me a second here, man. A lot of questions today, so bear
But
with
yeah,
me,
I'm wondering
folks.
if it'll be capital ships or regular ships. You know, if they're gonna keep the trend, is it gonna be actual capital ships again, or is it
But
just gonna be
what
ships
other
to fill
capital?
out with those capital ships
Yeah,
that already exist?
Yeah, it's either going to be the TIE bomber, or it's going to be the
The Rebel Y-wing.
Rebel Y-wing, because they're brand new and people won't have it yet. If it's not those and it's capital ships, it's going to be something like Vader's capital ship. Would be one option certainly. Luke's
But
a
what about the
trickier one.
Rebels?
Yeah, Luke's a trickier one, obviously, because there's sort of no relevant capital ship. To be fair. Yeah, I probably haven't got an answer for that one, to be honest.
And someone's
Yeah.
in traffic. Very nice. Okay.
Yeah, sorry
Fair
about
enough.
that. Let me mute my mic.
You're fine,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, capital ship for Luke is certainly a lot more difficult, no doubt. But, they'll come up with something if they go down that track of capital ships, which they did for the last Galactic Legends. So it's either going to be those two ones that are new or brand new ones we don't even know about yet.
All right. Who was that last question to? KP?
That was me, yes.
Yeah, okay. Next question to Gom. Let's see here. Darksign 1972. Question for the panel. We'll start with you, Gom. Now that we finished the exhibition of Galactic Challenges, would you rather have Galactic Challenges or have instead had a new raid, and why?
Well, raid. I don't want to speak for everybody, but raid. Like there's no, like, it's cool to have certain things that you can do yourself in this game, and there's certain things that you can do with your guild. And Galactic Challenges really is, we've discussed it, done a ton of times. That's just an event. Like, it's not even, like, we haven't had anything like guild oriented in a long time. Like, I think the last, TW is now, quote, casual. And, the last raid came out, 2 years ago, maybe more, longer than 2 years. So it'd be nice to have like a guild activity not named TB. Because, TB, yes, it's more difficult, but it's the same thing over and over. Like, you have somebody that organizes the platoons, somebody that organizes the deployments. And, no one's roles for those really change. It's just you're facing different teams. Like, we need something to, where we all have to get together and come up with a plan, a new strategy. Like, something that we all need to put all 50 heads together and tackle, not just like 4 officers, waving flags, pointing people in the right direction. Like, it's, I want a new raid bad, very bad.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we're all in the same boat. We have discussed this numerous times on the show. It's like a trigger word when someone asks anything that says raid in it. We're all gonna be like, raid, give us a raid, damn it, give us a raid. we are starving for it. Over 2 years. 2 years. I mean, that is like an eternity in these type of games, for like just new content. And all things considered, that new content that they just gave us, I would air quote the word content around it. It's like,
Laser.
Yeah, it was something new, but it was very lackluster. So I'm hoping they'll at least update it. Like you guys discussed earlier on one of the previous questions. That hope they'll do something. But yes, hands down, a new raid over what they just gave us would be far more satisfying. Would be, like Gom said, a new guild event that you can work together towards, through the blood, sweat, and tears and joy of going through and picking on whatever themed raid. Because at this point, they could give us so many different themes. We've had it over and over, all these awesome ideas. Like, CG, listen to us. We have all these amazing raid ideas for you. It's like, and again, if nothing else, a personal raid if you want to do a guild event one because of the scaling and whatnot. Sure. Like, just give us a raid.
Just give a dash of something. God damn it, please, CG.
I think she wants a raid, God.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think she might want to raid.
Dash, the next question to Dasha. From Matthew 1908 says, did I miss the Heinz Dasher collab stream, or is this still in the planning? No, it's not for you, Heinz. This is this isn't a Dasher question.
My apologies.
Are you planning on doing some collabing there with Heinz?
I'm in shock.
We just had ladies' night, so we had a Dasher.
We're talking about collab. Heinz Jedi Master Dasher collab.
Hey, I'm down.
That would be pretty. Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Okay.
I'm down.
You could do.
Let's do it. Let's do a vid. Let's do a vid. What do you reckon? Let's do it, Adastra. Let's get a vid up.
RSG.
We'll talk about
I
Jedi.
could do something. There's so much Jedi. I could teach you how to use Jedi versus Vader.
Here we go.
She could teach you, but she'd have to charge. Nah.
Yeah, Jedi's bring all the boys to the yard.
And they're
Anyway,
like,
moving
it's better
on.
than yours. Damn right. It's better than yours.
Yeah. Mm.
All right.
No, that was a lot of fun though. Yeah, we could totally do something. Sure, it's a lot of fun being on that stream there. And just,
It's on. We'll do
having
something.
a good time.
Sounds like a great idea to me. I'm keen. Let's do it.
All right.
Stay tuned.
All right. We're
But
gonna
yeah, so yes, you didn't miss a collab stream.
No.
Was it? I mean, I don't know if you would call that technically a collab. That was more of a group fun event. But yeah, a collab in the future. I think we could totally come up with something.
It's on like Donkey Kong. She just doesn't know it yet. It's
Word.
on. We'll do something. Consider it done.
Word. All right. Scribe, hang tight because I got a million dumb questions for Heinze here, so we'll get to you in a second, Scribe. But here we go.
Let me get another drink. Let me get another drink. Hang on.
Get your
No, I'm
drink. You're gonna
kidding.
need it for
Let's
here. We got some knockers here.
Let's go.
Meow question, Heinze. Can you have a pet kangaroo in Australia? Have you ever seen a Tasmanian devil?
Yes, I have. Down in Tasmania.
Have you had a pet kangaroo?
Yep. Pet kangaroo. They're about 15 minutes from my house. They're in the streets everywhere, and I almost hit one about a month ago.
All right. Nightmare question. Not really a question. Just wanted to thank Heinze for the Epic Ladies Night stream. Thanks for being a good sport and willing to be
that was so
Heinze
good.
for Halloween. You're an absolute legend.
Mwah, thank you. No, that was honestly, it was a pleasure to have. We got so many insane ladies, guys, in our community, in our SWGOH community.
Yep.
It is epic. It really is. And you know what? Give them some love. Kate Gaming's out there.
Yep.
Obviously, Adastra, we know to give love to. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. Geek Girl, of course, as well. We had Archie popped in last night, which was epic. We had T-Money drop in. It was just a really, really, really fun evening. We had Jenna Lorso, who helped me on the channel. She's a star. We had the biggest girl of all grid. I mean, he passed out at the end of it. So, you know, no, it was absolutely epic. And yeah, we have plans to do another one down the track too, guys.
All
so
right.
you know more of that later. Sorry.
Right. No, you're fine.
Don't want to turn this into advertising. Sorry, dude.
No, it's fine. I'm just getting to the next question because you got a lot here, Heinze.
Bring it. Let's go.
I'm really
Come on,
coming
guys.
after you today, buddy.
Come on, let's
Nathan
get creative
H.
with this preload crap. Let's go.
All right, question. Would Heinze and Ahsoka join forces on a stream to help him avoid preload? She's a smart kitty.
She is. I tell you what, I wouldn't mind a good look at those sabers.
All right. Bill Butler, a question for Heinze. Please give me some GAC advice. Need to figure out the right balance of defense versus offense. I have all meta characters, including Rey, don't have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, especially when I am out-modded. What do you think there?
Really simple.
How do you figure that out?
Really simple strategy. Well harder. Get Kylo, and then you'll be back in business.
God damn. I mean, that's horrible. Get out of here.
No, I'm kidding. That was nasty. Look, there are Kylo counters out there. Kylo is certainly counterable. It's difficult, no doubt. You do need to give up a lot of characters to do it. Give yourself plenty on attack. Go a little bit lighter on defense. Give yourself more on attack to make sure you can clear those zones. At least give yourself a really, really good chance. And yeah, put your Rey in the front south zone because that one you obviously get more banners for that.
Yep. All right. So we got through some of the Heinze nonsense. There's going to be more, I'm sure.
Bring it. It's fine.
Preloads
I'm
and
not going
breakfast
anywhere.
cereals and candies and all that other shit. All right. Top of the hour. Just want to say we're at the top of the hour. Got a little bit less than an hour to go. There is a cutoff for question, guys. So if you want to get your questions in now. There will be a cutoff. Sorry, there's only so much time we have for the show. We can't get to everything. Cool thing is we have a Discord that you can come jump in. You can put your questions in there. We have a great community and people that will answer questions. A lot of these guys are in that same Discord, so there's lots of help that can be provided for you. So, and then because we're gonna get to my GAC right afterwards, so we got that. So, and last thing I'll say is hit the thumbs up. We got like almost 100 people watching, only 22 likes. Come on, guys.
Sort it out, guys.
Come on.
Rookie numbers.
What's going on here?
Come on.
All right, hit that thumbs up. Come on now. All right, next question. We're going to go back to the top. Around the corner we go to Scribe Gaming. From the engineer question, what are the odds the Razor Crest will be coming to the game with the release of The Mandalorian Season 2?
I don't think it's unlikely. However, I think that there are a number of actual squad-based characters that we're more likely to see first, more along the lines of Quill and IG-11. Potentially, one person I really want to see from Mando drop is actually the Armorer, the Mandalorian Armorer.
Oh,
She would be cool.
This is the way.
Yeah, exactly. But I digress. I think it's likely we'll see the Razor Crest, but I think it's more likely that we're going to see the likes of Quill and IG-11 first.
I think so too.
Just my 2 cents.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're onto something there. All right, we're gonna skip the preloader. KP67.
Back in a sec. Sorry.
Let's see. Question for KP from Nightmare says, "What are the odds of a new Galactic Legend event also having rock paper scissors?" Oh shit.
Oh man, 99.999.
Don't say that. Oh no.
999%.
Oh god.
If there's one thing that I have seen is that once CG has an event set up and they do that event again, it's more or less the same thing.
They also had a lot of feedback on it. Like, it sounded like generally people were all for it just because it was something different, you know? So I could see them definitely keeping that. They might tweak it slightly, like the pattern at least.
No,
they wouldn't
no
make the pattern the same.
Just don't do it.
But I
No
could
tweaking.
they'll definitely
Instead
keep
of parry
something
strike.
like that.
No. What are we talking about? Get rid of that shit. Don't
So they
tweak
gotta
it.
have something that's different, you know?
I don't want that.
I'm
yeah,
hoping,
different, not
I'm
that.
hoping for more, but this is a realistic expectation.
No, horrible.
Hey,
Get better
like I
expectations.
said,
what are
rock,
you doing?
paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. Like I said, it's going to
No,
be rock,
not
paper,
even
scissors,
that.
lizard,
No,
Spock.
stop.
Yeah, they could just add one more element to it. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
just
that'd
add
make it a
one
whole
more
lot better.
attack
No.
option in there.
What are we discussing? The sick
And then they'll
people.
say,
You sick,
it's not
sick
new, guys.
people.
We put one more ability.
You're very all traumatized people. You just get beat, and you're like, yes. If they just beat us differently, it'll be good. No.
No. I'm saying temper your expectations. I'm saying that stick is going to come. That stick to the butt is going to come. It's just be aware of it. That's it.
No,
you know?
grab that stick and beat the person back that did it, man. No, let's not accept that crap. What are we talking about here?
Oh,
Trying to
man.
improve
I mean,
it.
We're talking about
I'm with you,
CG
dude.
expectations.
Dude, that's
Ranger.
Yes, me.
Ranger, I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. I really hope they don't repeat it, but like,
I'd rather eat glass. Come on. Just chew on it and spit blood than to do that crap again. Seriously.
What is this in relation to? Sorry, I missed.
The rock, paper, scissors part of the GL.
Oh, God, yeah. That can go in the dumpster fire.
Yeah. I'll light it. We'll have a bonfire. I mean, and we'll throw porgs and everything in there. Just get all the bad ideas and put them in there. Jar Jar too. Throw his monkey ass in there as well. Burn it all. Goddamn rock, paper, scissors. Ugh.
Oh, man.
So anyway, I digress. Gum! What else? Any three question. Did anyone else realize that Grand Moff Gideon is so evil he's in charge of a corporation that creates superheroes that do evil stuff?
We're talking about the boys.
The boys, yeah. It's a boys reference.
Oh, hey, don't, not a peep. I'm about to binge that show in about, I don't know, 2 hours.
I haven't binged it yet. I'm getting ready to binge.
Oh, my dog. I got the first season down. I watched it twice. Like, I don't generally like superhero movies, and I don't like the superhero stuff that much, but that show is awesome.
Have you seen Umbrella Academy?
No, I'd like
to watch Umbrella Academy.
Umbrella's amazing.
Oh, it's really good. Yeah,
Umbrella's brilliant.
Yep. The Boys is really, really good.
Yeah, The Boys is fantastic.
Don't watch
as well.
it with your children in the room. It's
Carl
not.
Urban
it's
not,
it's a pretty. It can be pretty
that's
messed up.
not superheroes for kids. Yeah.
No, it is not.
I do like a different take on the superhero world, but it has some messed up stuff.
They both have the Watchmen vibe to them, which I really dig. Right. So Watchmen was one of my favorite comics I read back in the day.
I loved that comic series.
It's such a good
series.
And the movie was okay, but the comics itself.
The comic stuff, yeah.
And then when they cross-tied it into DC, it was really, really good. All right, and speaking of this, is for everybody. Question for the panel: who's your favorite superhero? I'll start off. Mine's Wolverine. Continue on. Scribe.
Spider-Man.
Okay. Heinze.
Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile Dundee. I was going to say it was Captain Preloader. All right. KP 67s.
I'm just gonna go with Batman because he's the closest to villain
I'm
that I can think of.
Gom.
Leisure Suit Larry.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh Lord.
Best game ever made, Gom. You're my boy.
It makes total sense for Gom.
Played the out of that game.
Oh
was
God.
great.
And Adachi, your favorite superhero?
Phoenix. Phoenix, one of them.
Oh yeah, she went for the OP character. God damn, she went with the Phoenix Force. Damn. Jean Grey or her daughter? Which one? Adasha.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
Which Phoenix? Jean Grey or her daughter?
Oh, Jean Grey.
Okay, Jean Grey. Okay. Let's see. Nightmare question for Dasher. What will we see first? New Galactic Legend event or Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 1?
Oh, Oh, it's probably Galactic Legend event at the rate they're going, huh?
I know, they're really
They're escalating. Because the Mandalorian, that's October 30th. So it's basically, how soon do we think the GL event's going to drop? If it dropped before then, yeah, that's pretty quick. But they're doing it, what, 2 weeks for the requirements?
Yeah. So we'll have all of the requirements now.
They might line up.
Yeah, they might line up. It's not far off. They might line up.
All right.
Yeah, they're very close of what it could be. That is true. Oh man.
This next
it's gonna be some crazy times.
Yes, it will. Me and Dash are still going to be holding our hands.
Oh, I'm looking forward to the second season, though. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Before that, though, because we know we're going to get the Galactic Legends before then, me and Adash are already holding hands as we go through this journey of Luke together. So we will cry, we will hug.
What's our rose Tico? What's our rose Tico for this?
Because I'm going to get Jedi Master Luke
I'm
first.
waiting for that shoe to drop.
Yeah, I know.
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, we're waiting for it. Me and Adash are just holding each other, crying right now, waiting for the pain to be brought. So, like, Adash, did you see what they did? Yeah, I did. All right.
I hope you enjoy relicking up your Lobot. I really do.
Well,
what is going on?
Lobot.
Lobot.
Are we in the
Lobot
today or something? Like, come on, what is going on with all this crap
Heinz is
going
gonna
around today?
Heinz is gonna hunt us down one by one.
Notes.
What the hell is going on here,
You're
people?
like, oh yeah, that'll be good. Ugnaught next.
They're like, write that down. Relic 5. Relic
Lobot,
5.
that's a great idea.
Jeepers.
How's that apply to Luke? It doesn't. Just do it anyway, just to fuck with him. Let's do it.
Just get Lobot and Ugnaught will be required for Carbonite Han. That'll be it.
Carbonite
Oh.
Carbonite Han, yes.
If we get Carbonite Han, I want the Peter Griffin version because when he starts thawing, it could be really potent.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that's been in there for a while. All right. This is a question for everybody, and we're going to start with you, Scribe. Question. If you designed a Galactic Challenge, what would it be like?
If I designed one.
Yes, you have the power. We'll give to everybody. We'll start with you, but if everybody wants to add their 2 cents to this, it's a great question. If you can design a Galactic Challenge, how would you design it and what would it look like?
I don't know. To be honest, that's a tough question. I'd like to revisit Vader's hallway scene from the end of Rogue One.
Oh, god damn, that's a good call.
Yeah.
You can only go in with Vader. It's a Vader solo challenge, and you have to kill the entire. Like you have to go through, like waves of random rebel fighters, and you have to do it all in a chain. Otherwise, they start attacking you. You have to try and get
good,
the
man.
plans. Yeah, that's what I'll go with.
Oh, that's so fantastic. Or you could even have, like, you have Jin and Cassian trying to get the plans out, right?
Trying to run away from
Scarif,
Vader.
and you see, like, you have, like, Chert and Baze and their scene where they're fighting off Death Troopers and stuff like that. You know, he starts
K2SO.
like, I'm one with the False, and the False is one with me. And you're just like, oh, God, I got to get to the goddamn panel. Those would be cool. See, that's the kind of sex shit they could be doing right now, and they're not doing it. Damn it. Heinzie, what do you got for me, brother? Any thoughts on this?
Man, I want like a mini GAC every once in a while when the challenges come up, but I want it against
Mini
your
GAC?
guildmates. But against your guildmates, brother.
Oh, it'd be so good.
Yeah, like you get your group of 8 or whatever it is, and same sort of layout, but you're taking your friends on head to head, and there's a pool of rewards, and last man standing gets the lot. Like that would just be epic.
Or
Like it would just be brilliant.
what about this? You can face your guildies. You all have to bet a certain amount of gear, and whoever
Yes,
wins
and then the
that
winner
gear.
takes all. Oh yes, I love that. That's even better. I love it. But no, we need something more like guildmate versus guildmate. I reckon that something
100%.
that is something that could be totally epic and fun and exciting, and that would be something else GAC style that a lot of people would cover. Me going against a friend of mine in my guild, it would just be epic. It would be so much fun. It really would.
All right. Galactic challenges. Any other thoughts? KP67, good old Maurice, Madash, or anything?
I mean, maybe take off the gear lock. Like if you want to go in with a gear 11 character,
Sandbox,
have at
yeah.
it. Like make it. And then I think actually I do remember one of the previous Jedi Academies, a toggle. You could turn on
that
and
was
turn
Clash.
off all the bonuses. Yeah, that was
that's
Clash.
Clash's
That
idea.
would be great. That would be great.
All right, Gom, Dasher, any thoughts?
My main complaint was the buff stuff. Like, if they are never giving us a sandbox mode, they could then give us more variety, and without these crazy buffs that interfere with being able to test stuff. And then you could have a different types of enemies. So depending on the theme, like how Scarif, for example, or whatever your mission or the Vader voicing, you could like cycle through like 5 characters. Like you can choose your enemies. Like, that would be kind of interesting. Like you can build the enemy team you want to fight, and then you send whatever you're wanting to test against it, and it's still relevant to the event because it'd be in the realm of the theme of characters that you can choose from to get the rewards. So it'd be kind of like a little workaround to never ever getting our sandbox mode.
Okay. Next question for Heinze. Well, maybe this is for me. Nathan Nate's question: did Julie turn down a ladies' night invitation? Yeah, Julie was not available apparently for ladies' night. If you don't know, that's Dr. Julie Andrews, Bollywood style, was not available for the Heinze stream last night. So,
Damn!
yeah.
Look, I mean, the invite must have got lost in the mail.
Yeah,
but
these things happen. All right.
It does. I mean, look, we do have standards to uphold, as you can imagine as well. Obviously,
Well, if you had T money on, that would have gone really bad, Heinze, because they're enemies. T money
was
hates
crazy.
Julie.
Well, there you go. There's your answer. Right?
All right, for your question, actually, Heinze. Question, Heinze, if we get these 2 new Galactic Legends, will that get us to the max stars GP level that is required for Lights Out GOTB?
Not even
Not
freaking
even
close.
close.
Nowhere near it.
Not
Holy
even
Christ.
freaking close. It just we've got to pick up more, combat wave completions. We're not close to that. We need more teams to do that. There's no doubt. I want the Bad Batch in now, please. That would be great. Make them fine-tuned for Lightside GOTB. That would be amazing. Things like that obviously would make a massive difference to getting those extra completions that we go in and we get smacked, pretty hard with certain teams. Some of them work really well. I mean, Ray works great, and we know there's obviously, Gas works really well in most cases and things like that. There are certainly some teams that can clear it, but nowhere near enough consistently.
Just think of the ship GP you need. It's
Yeah.
not even.
It's off the
It's
chain.
not even
Yeah.
in the realm of possibilities right now.
Yeah,
it's not even
yeah,
close.
that's right. That's right. The ships specifically, it's just no one's going to get that for years at this point in time. And they'll probably release, new characters and stuff. But yeah, the GP differential's still enormous.
It's ridiculous.
When they release Relic 8, 9, 10, and it like
Even
doubles
then.
the GP value of your characters.
Even then.
Yeah. Still, man.
I mean, you need like 12 mil GP don't you, on average.
Yep.
So if these next Relic levels literally double your GP growth, could you imagine?
Yeah. No, it'd have to be Relic 20. I mean, it'd have to be Relic 20 or 30. Like if we're talking serious completion and GP output just for deployment only, man, it's just got to be so much more than what we got now, and it's just unachievable for a long time.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. It's not right. It shouldn't be. It should have been a closer target to get to, in my opinion.
I know. All right. Let's see here. Okay, I think this is for you, Adasher. I was going to go to UKP67. Hang tight there for a second. Question Nightmare. How do you like live streaming your GAC? Is this something we'll see more of in the future? That can't be for me, and it definitely can't be for Heinz, and it definitely can't be for Scribe, because we all stream our GAC. Gom doesn't, so...
Did yesterday.
Oh, you did yesterday.
Yep.
Well, I guess that can apply to you. Dasher, are you streaming GAC now? Or who's this question for?
Well, I hopped on. I did a stream as a guest when I was a guest on the Gambit podcast.
How long ago was this, though?
Yeah, that. But I'm thinking he's talking about someone else that, because I didn't actually stream it. So it'd have to be Gom, because they're the only ones that stream.
Yeah, I think it's Gom.
But I'm pretty sure he knows Heinzie has streamed a lot. So probably Gom.
What the hell's going on with this question? Gom? I mean, okay, so Gom. How was it?
Yeah, we might try to do some more. Just with our schedules, it's damn near impossible to get together and do a Grand Arena stream.
Why don't you just ask me? I'll come stream GAC with you, butthole.
But
dude,
really
that's so just
like doing it. Like I like to fight two zones and then reorganize. And like it'd be tough.
So you're scared. Okay.
No, I'm not. Yeah, well, yeah. I want to win. I don't want to try to rush.
Yeah, I don't know anything about winning. I never win. So yeah,
it wasn't. I was just saying, like in general.
I get it. You can come on my stream, give me shitty teams to use, and have me lose a battle.
Exactly, because I'm rushed. Because I can't think about it. So I'm like, do this. And that's exactly what I would do if I streamed. But we are going to try to do it.
I would like to.
I don't work on Fridays usually anymore, so that's kind of nice. And you know, maybe we could do it like we did yesterday. I think we went live right around 5:00.
Yeah, it was good.
That time works for both of us, and so we're going to try to do the Friday ones more often. We can't do it every time. We'll never be a part of the GAC Center, just stuff like that. Just it was fun. It's a lot of fun, especially because we stream so late at night, and our stream yesterday started at 5 p.m. Eastern. So we got to interact with a lot of the European viewers and interact with a lot of the Australian guys that we don't usually get to see live on the stream. So that was a lot of fun.
No, it was good.
Keep away from those Australians, man.
I was very happy to see it.
Keep away from those Australians, dude.
You have to find a consistent time slot for that too. That's something I'm thinking about a lot, because I will eventually join the mini streams that are out there.
Whenever you're ready, Dash out.
I'm gonna have to choose a time slot where it's like in between the big streamers, and then find what's reasonable. So like for me, it'll have to be like a later one, and then
you're West Coast,
yeah,
right?
that's awesome that you'll be doing it more too. It's they're so much fun. Like,
yeah, just pick a later slot.
The interaction is the best part.
Yeah, Dasher, you pick a later slot. I'll come hang out with you and support you. You know that, Heinzie.
I can come and give you Jedi advice.
Oh Lord.
Tell me how you preload the team. Yeah.
Oh, whack! Brutal.
Preload, my old friend.
You cut me real deep just there.
Yeah, it'd either be a late evening or early morning.
You cut me deep. You cut me deep there, girl. You cut me deep.
Truth hurts. Let's see here. Nathan H. question. Yeah. We'll go with you, KP67. This is actually a cool question. Because question for the panel: which Twitch streamers would you most want to meet in real life? Okay.
Huh. That's a good. The only Twitch one, I think. Yeah, the only Twitch one I know is Fruit Ninja Mike, and he was a guildie, so I'd love to meet him. Jump over to Minnesota and track him down. So.
Sure, be a lot of fun, eh? I mean, for me, it's everybody. I mean, I can just see me, Grid, Mort, Scribe, everybody get together. We'll get Gig Girl, Kate Gaming. Maybe when we're doing one of these Star Wars marathons, we can get everybody, maybe not this next one coming up, but the one afterwards, where we get everybody, all the content creators to go to Disney World for the marathon run, raise money for cancer, and hang out. I think it would be brilliant. But I could drink with I'd drink a beer or bourbon with all these guys, because I think all of them are doing really great. And if you guys notice, I've been just jumping on all their streams, like just trying to support, especially the up and comers. With Mort and Kate Gaming and anybody. If I can't get on the stream, I'm in the chat supporting them. So, Heinzie, what about you, brother?
I want to meet Mizzy. She does, body painting.
For God's sakes.
Yeah. I'd like to meet Mizzy. That'd be great. Maybe Candyland. She'd be fun too.
You're fired, Heinz.
God.
Just shut up, Heinz. Just shut up. Try to make this a friendly. Let's get the content creators together.
I didn't realize. No, look. I mean, I get to hang out with my friends as it is. All jokes being said.
Man, we hang out with quite the same. Like doing some, hanging out and sharing a drink together is different than actually, hanging out on a stream.
Yeah, no, look, someday I am going to come to the US. Obviously, it's going to be a while at the moment because everything's in lockdown and no planes are in the air. But at some point, I'm coming over to the US and I'm going to give plenty of notice. And I'm going to be here, and here. And anyone out there wants to join me for a beer, it'll be my shout.
All right.
It's happening. It's just a matter of time. And it would be lovely to catch up with any of you in person at some point later on. It's going to happen.
I agree. What about you, Scribe?
Oh, man. It's such a tough question. It's like you're saying, Ranger. It's kind of like anybody that is part of this community would be so awesome to go out and meet,
Yep.
There's a guy on my Shard chat, actually. He's a very small Twitch streamer. His name is Ethicist. But he Twitch streams all the time. And he's such a good laugh. It'd be like, I'd like to meet up with him for a beer. But he's on the other end of the world as well. So it's all, it's just
one day.
Like, it'd be nice if that sort of thing could happen. That would be cool.
What about you, Dastra?
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like, I've been meeting so many awesome Twitch streamers, ever since I started kind of going around, randomly popping in and just saying hello. Like, it's just such a fun community. I mean, you'll see a lot of the same faces as you go from stream to stream. But yeah, it'd be cool to just have like a little meetup, and then whoever can make it. On principle alone, Ram Bam, because he has a Relic 7 mace. Mad props for that, of course.
There's no, that's no.
But yeah, like
no,
Heinz said, if you were to come on over to the US.
No, shame on
you. Watch those Navy boys at Dastra.
You're a blast, Heinz. Like, you are one of my favorite streamers ever. Like, you're just always so full of energy and a lot of fun, and so we would have a blast hanging out.
I'd buy you a wine at Dastra. Don't you worry about that. We'd have a few wines. It would not be an early night.
Dastra's, I think, terrified of meeting me and stuff because we're gonna get torched.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Look, again, I think it's only a matter of time. I mean, I've met people here in 9 months. I've only been doing this for 9 months, and I've met some of the most incredible people that I've never actually met in person. So for that opportunity one day to come over there to the States, and it'll happen, and come and hang out and say, right, I'm here. If anyone's around, if we can make it work, great. It'd be absolutely epic. And yeah, it's something that is to do on my bucket list. It'd be a lot of fun. It's just a matter of time. That's all I reckon.
We got to get through the Rona first.
Just this panel right here, the 6 of
Yeah.
This would be just a fun group right here.
Yeah, absolutely. Only if Gom's going to do the worm though. Like, I want to see that.
I've seen that. I'm not putting that man through that unless it's for charity.
That would be freaking epic, man. I want to see that.
We're not having Gom do the worm unless it's for charity because that is hurting his man parts too much.
I'd sell tickets to that. That would be nuts.
No.
Yeah, you are forever immortalized with that, Gom.
That's cool. You can sell tickets. We'll have to discuss what percent I get ahead of time.
Right. I'll give you pay that man.
I'll give you a nut cut. You're right. No problem.
Sure.
A nut cut?
Oh, boy. All right. Next question for Gom from Wilmo18. He says, question for Gom. I've seen you wear Cleveland Indians gear occasionally. Are you a real Tri fan or just wearing a shirt?
No, I do. Big
true blue fan.
Big Cleveland fan. We just lost Clevenger, but that's all right. We got Shane Bieber, who is
pretty good.
Quite possibly the best pitcher of all time.
I wouldn't go that far. He's damn good, though.
Yeah. So, I think we got a good shot this year. The short condensed season, everyone, we need some offense.
It's anybody's game.
We got to learn how to score some runs, but I mean, we can win. We can win the World Series. In 7 games, winning 2-1. I'll take that.
Okay. Next question. This is kind of for those that are on the so Nathan asked this question: are you looking forward to the next GAC Center? I mean, I enjoy watching the GAC Center. I mean, Heinze, Scribe. I know we're on there because we're content creators. It's fun to watch, and I enjoy it. And I think Nev and Flair do an amazing job, but I don't really care where my ranking is. I'm like, okay, this. Although Nev, that bloody wanker, called me out. Little bastard, and get some words for him next time I see him. Like, Rangers is unacceptable, you lost. Well, goddamn, I'm sorry I wasn't perfect like you, Mr. 3 point something million GP.
Oh, them fighting words.
Shots fired.
Shots
You're
fired.
gonna call me out. We're gonna do some WWE wrestling stuff. Listen here, brother. Nev, you called me out. I gotta say something. You bloody British bastard. I'm coming for you. Me and all the Steer Nation.
I'm feeling hurt because I'm a 3.8 million British guy.
Yeah,
over
but you're
here.
not calling me out. You're not sitting
No,
here
I would never do that.
disappointed
I've
in
got your
my
corner.
performance.
Well,
Hey, Rank Joe, quick one, man. You missed a donation from Meow Meow, brother.
Oh, I did? Oh, okay. Sorry, I've got like
you did,
9,000 windows open right now.
Yeah, that's cool. Love you, Meow Meow. Thank you so much
What
for
did
your
Meow Meow
support.
say?
Good
It says-
stuff. Mwah.
Meow Meow says, whoa, stop the stream. Is that a Q, Meow Meow, I see? Okay, Meow Meow. All right. All right.
my kitten, my little
I
smudgy boy.
know.
over here. He's a good
And I
boy.
like the way
Aw.
Scribe is stroking his
It's
kitty.
very adorable.
He's a good boy.
The
He's such a
kitty.
good boy. And
Kitty.
he's
But no, I think Nev and Flair do an amazing job, and it's a ton of work, and they do actually. It's a real. If you've not seen it before, it's actually a lot of fun, and support those guys over Skate Podcast. They're doing.
They put a lot of work into that.
Yes, they do. They really do. So God bless them. Let's see.
All right, I have to get going.
All
so you got
right, Adastra.
one last question.
All right, Adasha, go be safe. Everybody check out Adasha on her YouTube channel, right? YouTube, Adasha.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll peace out too. Yep, good.
Oh, I think you were leaving.
I
Yeah,
said
right.
I can do one more question.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I thought you were leaving.
Right. Door. Bam.
So, all right.
No, I got
Is
one
there,
here for
is there
you.
a Durgan
Perfect.
question?
Yeah.
Is there a
we got-
Durgan question?
No,
Oh,
there's
no, peacing
Durgan-
out.
Yeah.
He knows better now.
Yeah, I know. Durgan. No question for him, but Nightmare. Your last one, JMA, is question for JMA. What do you think of Taliana's GAC stats on the disparity in Division 1? Time for change? Yeah, that was an interesting thing. And then they had her on the
Oh,
Escape
yeah.
podcast. That
Yeah, I
was really
love
good
she
stuff.
she was tracking. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut over you.
No, it's
but
okay.
Go ahead.
There's a delay. I know you're delayed a little bit, so we kind of talk over sometimes each other. But go ahead. What did you think?
Yeah, I was gonna say she's been putting together data for a while. Like I love it. Like she took some good initiative there, gathering data, from Grand Arenas every time, and just seeing the growth and then the amount of people in each of the brackets. And like we all know, all of us on this panel know, Division 1 is ridiculous. 4.5 to 9 mil is your wage. Like, and more people are entering that 4.5 area. And then, of course, people are just moving up. So it's like, yeah, it's nice that she's bringing light to it more, like showcasing, like, hey, Grand. It's like, yeah, okay, CG, you may not care about territory wars, but I know you still care about Grand Arena. So you could do something, split up the top division. I mean, that's a common request, I believe. Just split it up because that is a huge range. Like. 4.5 to 9. So a lot of us higher end, we see the leaderboard as a joke because it's like it's 4.5 mil accounts, 5 mil accounts that are gonna be up there more so than people that have the 8 mil rosters or even the just higher up. I mean, I'll enjoy GA no matter what, but I know that's been a point of contestation for a lot of people to care more, like for the competitive people. I mean, that really want to. Because it's bragging rights, obviously, more than anything, and people love their bragging rights. And but if they split it up, then they could also change up the rewards a little bit too, perhaps. Like, I mean, I don't know. It would just be nice if they freshened that up. Because if they did move to do any changes to the division or the brackets or any structure, then it would give me some hope they could apply some to TW as well, to freshen up TW eventually too. So I mean, we'll see. I mean, data, but it's CG. They don't obviously always go from common sense data stuff. So I mean,
She's not wrong.
We can hope that there will be changes someday. Maybe.
All right, and pimp your stuff, Jedi Master Dasher, since you don't want me to do it.
All right, yep, Jedi Master Dasha, YouTube, a bunch of Jedi videos, and then my latest one was a Grand Arena, but that was like last set. No, I mean I'm behind. I record like my battles constantly, but I'm so behind on uploading stuff. I want to upload some more Grand Arena stuff and do the voiceover, commentary. Because again, I want to lead up to streaming them live, but until then, I had some feedback from just uploading my battles and talking about it. And then of course Jedi stuff. I do have some plans for that. And of course when Galactic Legend Luke drops, I'll be busting out content like crazy about that probably. So yeah, otherwise you can just catch me in a bunch of different Discord servers. I'm all over the place.
Yes, she is.
So, yep, Jedi rule. See you later.
All right. Jedi Master, have a good day. All right. Next question. We start out back to the top with Scribe Gaming, but the question is about Scribe Gaming from Emperor Zerko. He says, do we think Scribe should Relic 7, Morning Guard, and Mob Enforcer?
Oh,
I'm going to respond.
No, we don't.
No, I really hate those two characters, so no, I'm a no on those. Heinzie, are you yes or no on those characters?
Okay, so we're talking Gamo Guard, is that right?
Gimmo Guard and Mob Enforcer Relic 7.
Okay, firstly, Mob Enforcer, I think I have it on my target list down the track to do Mob Enforcer due to subscriber target. I do stay tuned soon, guys. It's coming soon. I do need to take Gamorrean Guard to Gear 13 due to hitting the 3K YouTube target. But not only do I have to take him to Gear 13, I've got to dress up as Gamorrean Guard at the same time.
Nobody gives a Heinzie. No one gives a shit about you. I asked about Scribe Gaming, not your stupid.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're talking to me.
No, I said.
I'm sorry.
Do we think
okay, I'll shut up. Sorry.
Sorry,
Scribe.
Aussie.
Sorry, brother.
No, you're all good, brother. Don't you worry.
Sorry, man. My apologies.
It's fine. I won't do it just so you have the chance to do it for
I
your
thought it was around
goals.
the corner. Sorry, brother. My bad. I'll just shut up. Yeah.
It's like I'm playing cards with my sister's kids.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm so sorry. Damn it.
Golly. I'm going to say no, Scribe. All right, Heinzie's on a timeout. KP67s, do you think Scribe should take Gamorrean and
hard no.
Thank you. Good. That's the right response. Gamorrean Guard, Relic 7, Cup, Relic 7, yes, no.
No.
Thank God. All right. So we have 3 sane people giving the right answer, and Heinzie talking about his own baloney.
He's slowly exiting.
Yeah. Not bye. All right, you're on timeout. Shame on you. And that sucks because now I have to go to a question for the Heinzie. God damn it. I'm going to give this one to... actually, because that was actually about you, Scribe. We'll go to you, and then we'll go to Heinzie. Okay. So what else on the 3 Scribes this question? Do you think saving Get 2 and Get 1 is a good idea, even if we have all the characters and ships in our 7-star max, as in CG might add something new to the store?
Okay, so for Get 1, absolutely save it just in case, because Get 1 has got a precedent of being required for epic confrontation characters, and they may well release more in the future. So I would save at least 70,000 of Get 1 before spending any of that on gear. Get 2, on the other hand, all we really know for that is that was used for Negotiator and Malevolence. They may well release new capital ships in the future, so I would save just enough. Sorry, Heinzie is really tripping me out right now.
Ignore him.
I would say
he has brain damage.
Save just enough of Get 2 to have enough to unlock a potential future capital ship. Sell any excess if you want to, but really, I don't think it's really worth spending Get 2. Get 1 has got a lot more value, I feel, as far as gearing is concerned. Yeah. But use your best judgment.
Yeah. All right. Next question for Heinzie, if he can actually focus. All right. From the Buffalo King Drama question. We'll go to Heinzie here. Do you think the Galactic Legends will each require the 3 apprentices? Since we know that the requirements typically have some symmetry, would Palpatine require Maul and Dooku along with Vader as the 3rd?
Anything's possible. Yeah, look, I think Maul's certainly an option, definitely. There's no doubt about that. I think Dooku will certainly be a requirement. That again makes sense. We covered that on a video a while ago. I think we did with Cubs in a Rogue Actions. We went through a lot of those predictions and those ideas. So yeah, look, a lot of those make sense. I wouldn't be surprised if the apprentices are certainly included. I mean, they're fundamental in in the Sith, as they are and their creation of. So it makes sense.
And then there's one for you, Heinz, from Gav P. Oh, here we go. Question for Heinz.
There you go. I deserve this one anyway.
How should we use Jedi versus General Grievous and GAC? I watched the ladies' night this morning and noted that you did use all a favor showing us how not to do it. Much love, brother.
Okay. All right. So Ranger when you use Jedi Knight Revan and 20 times in a row, it works.
Sure.
And then there's that one time that you use Jedi Revan against the Grievous team and Jolly gets taken out at the start and you're stuffed after that. It happens once every 20. Yeah, that happened last night.
Well, that's not true because there's been 2 strings where you've used Jedi Knight Revan and it's gone to shit.
Oh, well, there you go. There's 2 out of 20. So I've got a well harder, bro. That's as simple as that. Okay. So, yeah, I've got some work to do, but Galactic Legends are in the way again in front of all the farms that I actually want to do. Surprise, surprise.
Well, the moral of the story is don't watch Heinzie to learn GAC tips and tricks.
I never said watch me for tips and tricks.
It's all entertainment.
It is.
Yeah.
Come have a beer with me. That's what it's all about.
Okay. Oh, God. Grim, what is this question? God damn it, Grim, quit pimping other games in our goddamn... I'm going to kill you, Grim. Talk about other games in the damn chat. Get out of here, Grim. This is a Q&A show. I'm not answering that goddamn question. Jesus. Let's see. KP67s, we'll go to you. Darth Sign 1972. Question for you, KP. Question, speculation. Which modes will Chupio and Mon Mothma go to? Fleet, Cantina, or Hard Node? What do you think?
Ooh. Well, if they're GLs, again, I'm telling you, just kind of think a little bit more pessimistically when it comes to what CG's planning. Assume a hard node. Maybe they'll be nice and put it in a hard node. Maybe somebody will go to a fleet node. I don't know if anybody will go to a Cantina node. Maybe if Piet goes farmable, maybe they'll throw him in the Cantina just for the faster farm for people. But I would put my money on a fleet. I would put my money on a hard node or a fleet node.
Yeah, it'd be nice, but we said that last time about Poe, and Poe did not end up going on a Cantina node. He went right to a hard node. So, if precedent's any example, we're hosed. All right. We had a question for Dasha, but she's no longer here. So sorry, Gav P. Nathan H. Question if we go to Gom says, question: if beer and whiskey went extinct, would Heinzie and Ranger drink? Oh, I'm sure we'd go to moonshine or something, right, Heinzie? We'd find.
Yeah, we'd shine the out of that, man. Oh, yeah. Hell's to the yeah.
Moonshine.
We'd start drinking rubbing alcohol.
Let's get let's get a little bit of Azrael's apple infused moonshine, bro. We'll have some fun with that.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
Science.
Grab some Zebas.
All right, Gone. That's shameful. You're a very bad man for saying that word. Let's see. Question for Gom from Nightmare. Question: if Jedi and Luke will be required for Blue Milk Luke, will we see a gases requirement for fingerless Papa Palpy?
I don't think you're gonna need gas for Palp, no. Could you need Luke for Luke? Possibly. Somebody suggested earlier you could need Luke for both. That could be the case. I don't know. I don't want to steer anybody in the wrong direction, but I don't think you're going to need gas, no.
We don't think it's going to be the case. It was brought up, and I think me and Scribe are like, yeah, we don't think that's going to be the case, but we wouldn't be shocked in the slightest if this is what happens, right? So just hold on to your potatoes, everybody. We got to wait till we get the actual announcements, and then we can figure it out. But at this point, it's all speculation. No one knows a damn thing, and we're just discussing it. So it's just possibilities of shit that they could do. All right. Nightmare, just a question for everybody. Can we change the name of GAC to BFC, Bottom Fluffing Championships? Wow.
Finwood.
I think was going to go with bunch of... No.
Yeah. Listen, so... with people that are, it's smart strategy. I'm sorry, it is. If you are going to be free to play and you want to be effective, it makes sense for you to focus on different things other than someone like me or Heinzie who spends, right, and has our rosters in a certain way to fight the battles that we fight. It's all strategic. right? So I don't have any problems with it whatsoever, right? Now, if you're gonna try to make a comparison of like who's a better player in GAC, I think that's subjective because it's a different GAC. You're facing different stuff. So it's hard to say who's the best, but it doesn't really matter. I don't care about those kind of titles and things. I think anybody that goes 11-1 or 10-2 or 12-0 and gets Kyber, they know what they're doing in GAC. And it's really hard to go undefeated in GAC because you can have any kind of RNG or anything happen. My last 2 rounds I've been 11-1, and I've had one. One was the game crash. You can't anticipate that, right? And it cost me. So, but I look at it as more just interacting with you guys and having fun. Where I end up is where I end up. I don't care. I care now because Nev opened his filthy, bloody wanker mouth, and I'm going to raffle stomp his
Called
ass.
you out.
Yeah, he called me out. Disappointed my ass. I'm disappointed that you called me out, Nev, knowing that I would come after you, bruh. I'm joking. Me and Nev are cool. Don't send me messages. Ranger said he's going to assassinate Nev. No, I didn't say that. All right, next question. Who was the last one we went to? I've lost track here because there's a lot of open discussion. You know what? Let's just do open discussion. The engineer question: would it be cool that Baby Yoda used the Force to make one enemy attack another enemy? Oh, that's kind of cool. What do you guys think? Anybody can jump in on these questions?
Does he do that in the show? I don't recall.
I don't think he did, but he could. I don't know.
I think it's going to be more like an ultimate ability where like it actually just lifts all all your opponents off the ground and they miss a turn or two. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Maybe they take damage when they fall.
Yeah, something like that.
And maybe he'll have like a stun from his Force grip thing.
Yeah.
You'll have a heal.
Yeah, magic hand thing.
Yeah.
Magic hand thing. It's got to be called that. The other one is called...
It's got to be called magic hand thing.
The other one should be drinking soup. Baby Yoda drinks soup and the team gets
Yeah,
a soup.
Own broth ability. I like it.
Yeah, broth ability. Nightmare question. Better rewards. Top 3 in Heroic Sith or 31-33 in Dark Side GOTB?
Equally trash?
I got some badass rewards yesterday.
I got trash.
I got badass rewards yesterday.
I actually do think
40
CG's got this weird.
furnaces. Sorry, that's
awesome.
yeah.
Holy shoot.
And then 40 stun cuts, I think. So the gold ones. Yeah. So
I really think the best rewards are actually like not in the top star range, but like just below that. Like top 5 to 10 in the Sith raid, pretty good rewards. If you're getting number 1, you actually more often than not get garbage rewards.
Yeah. I've had best ones at number 7.
Goddamn first.
Yep.
What the same full piece I get almost every time, and I've got like 8 of them, and like 6 characters use it. So it's like, and you can't use it as salvage for relic materials like that. It looks like a nucleus. It's a left G12.
Oh yeah.
The tactical stuff. Yeah, that's garbage.
It's like, why give me that one piece every time, and there's no use for it in the game? It's like, I hate you.
You'll be ready for gear 10. You'll be ready for relic 10. That's what it'll be.
Yeah.
I'll be set. You'll all be laughing now.
I'll show you. Gappy question. Can we pass much love to Heinze and Grid for last night's GAC night, getting the ladies of SWGOH together? I watched this morning. It got me through the first half of the division. What is that? DIY at home today. Oh, there you go. So much love to Heinze and Grid. It was really good last night.
Yeah, it was. No. Check it out on the replay, guys.
Oh, there you go.
Stop. Yeah.
Meow. Question to Ranger and tickets. What if you move tickets for unlock the character and just double the mats from 10 to 20 for tickets? I'm fine with that if they would do that. But first of all, the other thing we didn't talk about tickets, the drop rate can be awful. It can be fantastic or it can be awful. I know for Ray, I barely was under 5 on average for the amount of tickets I got for all my pools. And I was doing 20 at a time. Now, Kyla was much better, but it was still poop.
Yeah. Ranger pulls a lot, so I'd believe that.
I'm all about the pulling, Heinze. You know this.
Yeah.
And Heinze's jelly. Let's see here. Gappy question. I've got my requirements ready for Jedi Luke when it comes around. What is the best way to use him at lower level gear level for GAC? And then what's the best way to use him when he's maxed? Both, I think, is on Jedi Revan. for arena, if you want to use them for against like a college, like let's see what you guys think. I use him in arena on my Jedi Knight Galactic Legend raid team. He shuts down First Order. He doesn't shut down Kylo, but he ain't getting all those turns because as soon as Luke goes, stun. Then you're off to the races, and it's beautiful. In GAC, I use him primarily, especially in fives. I just told him on Jedi Knight Revan. It's an easy, super easy win. He just wrecks. You can even run him solo with like Hermit Yoda for a lot of teams that are out there. It's like sending Luke and Hermit Yoda and go get like 63 banners. Lower levels, I think you need him on a Jedi or a Revan team. What do you guys think?
Yeah, they'd team him up.
Yep, agreed.
Okay.
Yep. No arguments there.
I got Ranger dropping the knowledge. I didn't graduate from the 3rd grade for nothing, you guys know. I was throwing that
This is the Twilight Zone. Ranger speaking sense. What the hell?
All right. God, we have so many questions. We're not going to get to all the questions. I'm going to do a couple more, guys. Sorry, there's just not enough time. We've got so many questions. There's no way. But we'll try to do as many as we can here. Gappy question: can we get a lid on thoughts on more Galactic Legends or GL ships? CG is listening and they're taking notes. All right, we'll stop talking about ships for Galactic Legends, guys. Don't mention ships for Galactic Legends anymore. I don't want any more discussion about ships for Galactic Legends or new ships for Galactic Legends.
Oh, you mean like TIE Interceptor?
Yeah,
and
let's not.
B-Wing
Yeah, we don't want to talk about
right?
B wings or A wings or Red 5s or breakfast cereals. None of that stuff. Gappy question around the corn. How are y'all approaching working toward the new Galactic Legends? I've got Ray finished JKL requirements, so gonna hoard towards farming SKL first unless the 2 Galactic Legends are epic. I've already got the Galactic Legends. Hindsight, I know you do. I'm leaning toward Luke. I'm going for Luke first. I've already got the 4 characters at Relic 3. The only ones that I don't have anything done with is Mon Mothma. She's at 7-star gear 1. I just haven't done any gear with her yet because I'm waiting for the other prerequisites. Where do you stand?
Me? Sorry, I just didn't want to speak in because I stuffed up before. I just want to make sure.
Well, when I say your name, yes, I'm pointing to you.
Okay,
so answer the goddamn question.
I'd hate to step in and speak out of turn again, dude. I got burned for that at the stake, so I just want to be careful.
Well, it's because you're a potato head who doesn't pay attention. I swear to God, I'm going to stab you, Hansi.
I resemble that remark, and I love you too, Ranger. Absolutely. All right, so okay. So what I've got is at the moment, Mon Mothma. I've got full stars. Again, about gear 10, 11, working on her at the moment. I've got Admiral Piet at the moment. I've got him just about to go to gear 11. I have him maxed out 7-star as well. I'm working on Farm Boy in the background because I know he's going to be needed. I'm working on Tarkin because I know he's going to be needed. Royal Guard, he's 7-star. He's about 11. I'm working on him. Krennic, same deal. Chupio, I have him at 6-star at the moment, farming him in shipments at the moment to get him up to 7. So yeah, look, I'm getting across it at the moment with what we know, but that'll change again in a week when we get new requirements, right? We'll just add to the list.
All right, Gom, where are you at with your these new GLs?
I got the old 2, and I'm looking pretty good. I've got everything. I'll have everything gear 13 probably pretty soon for the first list. A lot of pure luck there. So just because I did purchase Chupio, so he's ready to go almost. Like I'm good to go, Luke. I won't have Palpatine for a very, very long time. Yeah. I'm sorry, KP. I just never bought into your Krennic propaganda. I couldn't do it, man.
Man, I worked hard on that Krennic propaganda, man. Come on.
No, and I couldn't do it. But now we'll see.
Well, we know where KP67's going.
Yes. I also have both Galactic Legends currently, and I R7 to Empire a long time ago, so I was just sitting and chilling. It'll be Emperor first, 100%.
This is your day, sir. You enjoy it. It
is. It's the Empire's time.
Yes. Don't let anybody take it from you. I'm happy for you.
I'm just looking at the question. Because we're at the cusp here, so I want to do one more question. Turkin question. Gone, since South Carolina and Clemson aren't playing each other this year, do you think South Carolina will still lose?
We got a chance. Yeah, we're gonna. I was gonna try to lie to you guys. Yeah, it's gonna be a bad season for the Gamecocks.
Nathan H. question: once Corona's under more control, could we see an RC or Heinze meetup? Absolutely.
Hells to the air.
Scribe, please tell us about your kitty.
He's a good little boy. His name is Smudge, and he keeps me company. He likes having his belly scratched, which is weird for a cat.
That's right. We don't eat our kitty. We stroke him. We love him. Durgan question for KP67. We're going to wrap it up here. Relic 7 Trooper versus Tier 14 AIM. Who would win?
AIM. That's from Marvel Strike Force. Obviously Troopers, 100%, all day, every day. That's not even a question, Durgan. What are you doing?
It's a Durgan question. Do you have any other Durgan questions? Well, he announced he's not asking Dash any questions. All right, so there's a lot more questions that we couldn't get to. We got to start wrapping up, guys. So I guess there's a cutoff. When you get to your question, I apologize. You can put your question in our Discord. It can get answered there. And there's other streams that we do that you can ask us questions, but there's only so much time. And we covered a buttload of information today. So if you had a question, we most likely covered it in our discussions today, especially with the new Galactic Legends challenges. Everything was discussed. So with that, we're going to let everybody pimp their stuff. Then we're going to wrap up this stream. Then I'm going to go right into GAC. Of course, these guys are welcome to stay around, and they'll help me with my GAC. We'll discuss the team strategies, things of that nature, and for you guys to watch it. And we'll do that here on YouTube. I'll create the event, and then we'll rock and roll. All right, starting from the top and working our way around. Scribe, where can folks check you out there on the interwebs?
On the old interwebs.
That's right.
Well,
that technology right there.
At their technology. I stream both on YouTube and on Twitch. I'm trying to keep my GAC stuff on YouTube, and I'll be streaming right after this. So don't feel like you need to come to my stream. Stick with Ranger.
You can watch both. You can watch.
Ooh, a tab each.
Just subscribe. That's what tabs are for. Watch both. It's not hard. It's not rocket science.
Side by side.
That's
exactly. So you can find me on both Twitch and YouTube. Scribe Gaming, check me out. Please give me a follow, like, subscribe, and all that good jazz.
Very nice. Heinze, the Muppet, the Preloader. Where can folks check you out at?
It's me. You know where to find me. Heinze ANZGC. Twitch and YouTube. Looking forward to another Rogue Actions actually Saturday night, which would be cool. So I'll be doing that live on Twitch if you want to come and check it out, or obviously check it out on YouTube afterwards. It'll launch on Monday morning. And then, of course, we have Monday morning US Harpoons and Beer. We'll have a Thursday morning US Harpoons and Beer leading into another Gridsy session next week. The boys will be back. We'll have a ball then, and we'll crank it up. So nice.
I just wanted to get a special shout out to Mike Hunt. He's in the chat. He's been busy dealing with some stuff, but we wanted to say, hey, Mikey Hunt, Michael W. Huntington III from Her Majesty's Gaming Service. All right. Operation Metaverse and the Remon stream. What do you got for me, brother?
Thursday nights, 10:30, as we talked about earlier. Maybe a couple Fridays a month we'll do a Grand Arena Ramon tomorrow night at 10:30 with Ranger and Abdash.
Yes, well, come join us there on a Sunday night. It's a lot of fun. And then KP67's anything you want to pimp or talk about or say before we rock and roll?
I'm not a streamer. I just make videos just for knowledge sake. I'm working on a Piet video currently. I've tried multiple times already, but everything just kind of devolves into, oh my god, he's so good. So I'm trying to come up with something. I'm trying to come up with something a little bit more coherent. So.
So check that stuff out as well. And of course, if you're watching this, you're watching RSG, make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe before you go on this video. We're going to get ready for GAC, which is a lot of fun. Also, do me a favor, guys. Check out these other guys' stuff. They take the time to be here. They could be doing other things, but they're here answering your questions to help you get better at the game and give you the information that you're looking for. And it's really simple. You don't have to donate. If you can, it's always appreciated. I can't tell you how important, what that means to everybody that streams when you get donations. But even the simple things, a follow, a sub, any of that stuff, it really makes, especially the newcomers, why I'm so hard trying to help them is because it really matters to them. It validates what they're doing. It makes them feel like what they're doing has meaning. So even the small things, even a little comment saying, hey, you're doing great, keep up the good work, just little stuff like that means the world. So keep doing that, guys. I know you guys in this community, the Skier Nation, are fantastic at supporting these other folks, but spread the word about these guys, show some support, share it with your guilds. Let's show these guys some love for what they do. And same thing with the Dasher. Go to her channel, watch her videos. This stuff matters. It really does. And the last thing I'll say before we get out of here and get ready for some GAC is, seriously, guys, wash your goddamn hands, wash your face, wear your mask, do your social distancing. Don't be that person. Seriously, it's a weekend in the U.S. We saw what happened with Memorial Day. That was a dumpster fire and a half, and it just. Let's not have a recap of that. Please do the right thing, guys. Coronavirus is affecting the world. We're all in this together. We're only going to get through it together, and that's by us doing the right shit. So please do it. Please do this stuff. I do it every time. As soon as I get done with GSC, I'm going for my 3-mile walk run. I always carry a backpack. I've got the shit in there in case I stop in and grab a Gatorade or something, or anything. I got masks, everything. I got the whole works, and I put it on. It doesn't matter. You got to do the right thing. At least wear the mask. Social distancing, wear the mask. I'll be happy. Wash your hands. It's simple, right? So let's do the right thing. All right. So give us about 5-10 minutes. We're gonna rock and roll. I'm gonna set up the event for YouTube, and then we'll do some GAC Fat Time. It's about that time that we did that. It's going to be fantastic. So on behalf of myself and the Academy, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your 3-day weekend. We got more content coming up for you, because when I get done with my GAC, the cool thing is you can keep Scribe's GAC going on one tab, mine on the other, and then in about an hour or two, we'll have Finn do his GAC, and then you can check that out. So we'll get that rock and rolling. But if you don't see, we'll see. But there's more content coming for you guys. Lots of stuff to watch this weekend. So let's do it. Let's have some fun. Let's go do some GAC. So be safe, and we'll holler at you later.